Anybody can handle an easy deal, but whenever you get a deal that's complicated and you have estates, you have issues with the title, it's always good to have an attorney because they can do the work that a title company sometimes can't do. I'm Ron Donalson, and I'm a sales associate with Future Home Realty. Dave and I go back a long way. He's in the title insurance business, and was in the title insurance business for over 40 years. And meeting David, he was an attorney that owned a title company. And that time I had to hire attorneys. So with David, I got to respect him and the way he ran his business because he was an attorney and he can answer the hard questions. Well, I believe that whenever the contract is presented, he will review it. And I think if there's any issues with that contract, we'll know it right away. In all the years when I was in the title business, I had an attorney on staff, but we were not attorneys. So I really appreciate David when I call here and I know that we have a difficult contract we're trying to close. There's so many things that you have to do in a contract, and he's the one that he can look at a contract, he can tell you if it's right or wrong. And whenever you meet that obstacle on the file, he's an attorney and he can draw paperwork that real estate agents and title agents can't complete. Well, whenever you get a contract, time is of the essence. You got to have everybody on board. Everybody's got to communicate. And this is where they're very good. And I can always call David, the owner of the company, and say, hey, I need some advice. I need to know what's going on. And he's always connected to that file. I don't care if it's Saturday, Sunday, or after hours. Well, again, I think that we have the ability for his legal knowledge involved in a contract. I think that's ultimately the most important thing you got going. Whenever you have a file, it's a very stressful time when you're closing a transaction. And when a client walks away happy, you know that American Patriots did their job. And most of my clients walk away happy. My files, when I know that it's not a run-of-the-mill, I feel comfortable that the American Patriot, David Rankin's team is going to handle that file. And we do recommend them. And we tell the clients why we recommend them, that this is the expertise you need to get your deal closed and get it closed correctly. And with David, I'm able to meet with him on a regular basis to discuss issues in the title insurance world and what's happening with real estate transactions. And I know I can always count on David because he's been in that mode for a long time. So I really enjoy referring him to my clients and telling them why. The title company that you're choosing, you want to make sure they have expertise, that the processors and the closers have been doing this for a while. I know David has been doing this for a while. American Patriots has been around for a while. There's a reason for that.